Okay, so, damn man, Netflix just crashed today. Look at that. Over the last year, alright, let's check out the last 5 years. 2019, Netflix was about $3.54. It went all the way up from $22. How is it crashing? I know it just dropped 20%, 35% in the last month. Alright, maybe it is crashing because that is terrible. Honestly, I don't really see why everybody's like jumping out of this stock right now because they have really good financials. You know, they beat the market by 61%. Their revenue they beat it, you know. They are profitable. Look, they only have one miss in quarter 2, in Q2. So they made $1.45 billion. Their revenue was $7.48 billion. I'm thinking their net profit margin is 19%. Oh, look at that net change in cash. It's down. But you know what? They're a profitable company, and I think that it's a really good company because I have Netflix. I heard that they're going to start charging more for it. I think that it will be, as you can see, I got a new setup. Please like and subscribe. Going back up soon. I think this is a stock that will go back up because it's a big company. It makes money. There's nothing really wrong with it. Oh my god. Growth stopped. Alright, so check it out. Here's the thing about growth. Okay? Once you get to a certain point, you have a shit ton of people that are already on your platform. Like, let's say you got 6 billion people. It's going to be hard to get the rest of the people in the world. You know? Like, they got me, but that was in 1 quarter. That was like 3 months, you know? Like, 3 months is 3 months. Every 3 months, you want them to get like 50 million customers? That's insane. I think that people are being a little too crazy right now. Everybody's scared. This is what happens, right? The Fed says something, and everybody's like, sell! Sell everything! Get out of the market! They're going to raise interest rates. Sell everything. And then everybody just starts selling everything. And then the market crashes. That's what happens. There's no reason a market should crash. Like if everybody just held their money into the stocks, it would just keep going up. But no, everybody's got to sell. So it makes the stock price go down. Let's see, ARK. Wow. ARK went down 51% in the last year. 51%. This is what happens whenever you put a bunch of unprofitable stocks on your top 10 holdings. You don't want to put like 5% of your portfolio into a company that's losing money, and that's what they do. Oh, Kathy Wood is bursting the bubble. It's like, okay, now you're finally admitting that your stocks are freaking garbage. I mean, I want to say they're garbage, but they're garbage as in like a company to make money on. So apparently you're not supposed to invest in companies that aren't profitable. You see, when I started in the stock market, I didn't know that. Well, now I do, so I want to tell everybody about that. ARK Innovation ETF. You see, everybody thinks the stock market is crashing, but if you type in the S&P 500, yes, the S&P 500 is going to be okay, alright? There is no need to panic if you're invested in index funds and ETFs. Mutual funds, if they're held by very good companies, all these funds are going to be okay. Like, honestly, it went up so fast. I'm kind of hoping that it crashes so that I can really get into a lot of new ETFs and index funds for the cheap. Because I'm hoping that like SPY, you know, like these companies like SPY, the Fidelity version, FXAIX, the 500 index, I really hope that these like go down a lot more so that I can buy in. Because if you're like old and you've been investing in it for like a long time, like you're way up. Like you're making some pretty good returns over the last 10 years. Because like look how fast this went up. Like this could actually drop back down to this level right here. I'm hoping that it doesn't crash that much, but I'm hoping that like Like, whenever I first bought into this, like, around $420 or like $300, I mean, 350 around, I don't know, February. Like, if it goes back down to that level, everything's going to be okay. If it goes down even more, it's going to be okay. Just think, 20 years from now, 30 years from now, 40 years from now, I'm going to be invested, and it's definitely going to keep going up. And if it does, it crashes for a year, all of 2022, no big deal, okay? It's going to be fine, everybody. There's no need to panic about the S&P 500. Now, if you're in hype stocks, you really might need to panic because those are tanking. But if you're only invested in good, strong holding companies with good fundamentals, you're going to be all right. Those companies aren't going to crash down to zero like some of these companies like Peloton and, PTON. Like, terrible. Like, they even quit making, like, bikes and shit. Like, this company was way down. It's only $26, like, from $180 or $166 down to 26. Like, if you listen to Meet Kevin and bought in at like $100, you're screwed. Okay, definitely, like, if you buy into these hype stocks that aren't profitable, you need to sell whenever you start making money. Don't get greedy. Sell whenever you start making money. Don't be like, oh, I'm going to hold on to it for 5 years, because it's probably not going to go up that high in 5 years, especially if it's an exercising company. They only can, like, sell to so many people before they're all bought up, and they're overpriced. The S&P 500, we're going to be okay, everybody. There's no need to panic in the S&P 500. Look at that. In the last year, it's up 14% in the last year. Last 5 years, look at all that. Oh my gosh, there's a crash here. Look at this crash. I think this crash is going to keep accelerating for these unprofitable companies like Snapchat that I have. Oh man, Snapchat, it's making me sad. $32. If it goes down to $20, I'm going all in. $30, 25, that's buy time, baby. I should not have bought in at $50 or $60, $70. I love that. I love Snapchat. But I want to get my average to around $40. Get my average to around 40. I know it'll go up again. If you're still watching, please like, subscribe. Let your friends know about the video. Pay yourself first, okay? What I and other people tend to do, or it's just me. So what I do is I get paid, and I'm like, oh my goodness, look at all these stocks. And I go, and I'm like, I'm not going to buy any stocks this time because I want to save more money. But I end up putting like $150 into the stock market, and then I lose all of it because I want to average down on Snapchat. But you know what? This is like a really good time to start buying stocks that you believe in, and you know the fundamentals, and you did your fair value, intrinsic value of the company, and you know what it's worth. This is a good time to start buying stocks that you like. And it's a little dangerous because you need to diversify. You can't be buying all these unprofitable companies and expecting to make money. What you need to do is you need to diversify, not in the stock market, but in everything. So first, you're going to want gold, maybe some silver. I would go, I think gold has more value than silver, but silver is also a good thing to hold on to. So gold and silver, real estate, bonds, stocks. ETFs, just buy the entire market. When you buy all these single stocks, you might make some more money, but you also might lose all your money. Now, if you're buying companies like Apple or companies that's in the top 10 holdings on an ETF like SPY, VTI, VT, whatever, you're probably going to do good because I bought Apple around 138 and it went up for me, It's going back down now, but if I would have sold out at 180, I'd have made some money and then I could have bought back in. But you know what? I want to hold on to Apple for a really long time. I'm probably going to hold on to it for 10 years. I've had Apple for a while. Look at this. I'm down $733. I should be at $2,500, but look at this. Oh my god. Oh, look, Mind Medicine's at $1.03. I paid $3.50 for it. Oh man, look at Robinhood. Look at my price. 1996. I only bought a couple, so whenever it started crashing, I was like, I'm gonna wait. So look at this. I'm up $46 on Apple. So I just bought some. My first buys, wow, I just bought a lot of tiny bit. March 9th, I bought some. Yeah, I guess I just put a little bit of money in there. Look at that. 132, 130, 129, 120. Man, I wish I put my entire portfolio into Apple instead of these garbage stocks. That would have been awesome. But I didn't. And I listen to these dumb people on YouTube. Like, do not listen to people on YouTube. Do not listen to me about stocks. Do not buy the stocks I talk about. Do your own research. No. It's a terrible idea to just buy stocks that people talk about. Like all these hype stocks. The only reason they talk about it is because other people are talking about it and it's popular. Like PTON, AFRM. Oh my gosh, AFRM. It's getting a deal with Amazon. So Activision, I wanted to buy Activision at 55, but I didn't have any money, so I didn't. Alibaba is a good stock. AFRM, $57. That's on a deal right now. Look at that, it's down 62%. If this stock goes down to like $5, I'll buy some. But these stocks don't deserve to be this high in value. It's like the .com bubble crash. All these unprofitable stocks. I don't know if a firm is unprofitable. So a firm did not make any money. Let's see, net income negative. Yeah, so their net profit margin was negative 113%. This company is not making money. They're down. I don't know if they're losing money. I don't know how they're losing money. Probably from lending all these people money and not getting interest. Apparently they're like, oh, well, yeah, no interest for this long. But I don't know how that works. I never use that because I buy everything in cash. Cash is king. You should always have cash on the sidelines. About 3 to 6 months of emergency fund cash, and probably save up a couple thousand to throw into stocks whenever they drop, like Apple. Right now would be a good time to start buying some individual stocks if you want. Right now is a good time to start putting money into ETFs if you want. It's a good time to maybe buy gold, but I think gold is a little too high right now. Everybody said gold's going to shoot up, but these people, these gold lovers, they think gold's going to shoot up, but if there is hyperinflation, it's going to shoot up. It might go up in value a little bit because, people need it and it is a commodity. But at the same time, it's just a store of value. There's going to be a lot of stuff going on in our lifetime. Just like our grandparents, the boomers, everybody had a whole bunch of stuff going on. They had the wars, It's always been wars and, economy crashes, the Great Depression, the 2008 crash, all this stuff. It's not like we're done. The pandemic, things are just going to keep going. All these bad things are going to happen. But it's definitely been in a bubble and it needed to drop. Because all these people were buying these crappy stocks and now they're falling. Because people that actually know about the stock market probably bought in at the bottom, pumped it up, and then sold out at the top and made a shit ton of money. Google's dropping. Let's see. They're down 8%, 9% in the last 3 months, 4% in the last month. Right now is a good time to buy Google. Google is a really profitable company. Very profitable. They make a lot of money. Google stock. Look, revenue 65 billion. Their net income is 18 billion. Net profit margin 29%. $1.73 trillion market cap. This is a good company to invest in. Apple is a good company for me to invest in. This is all for me. This is all what I think I should invest in. I should just quit buying these crappy stocks. If they go back up one day, I'm going to sell out of them and put it into the good stocks like Apple. Because I know Apple's going to keep going up. Like, stocks crash all the time. Stocks go down. Stocks go back up. I'm not worried about it. I mean, I am a little sad that I lost $700 because I bought these crappy stocks. I'm sad about that. But it was a really good life lesson right there. Now I know what not to do in the future. And this is what happens to everyone. Everyone tries to get rich quick and then they fail with gambling. Like what we were doing was gambling. And we all learned our lesson. I hope we all learned our lesson. I'm sure there's still people out there like, oh, I want to get tattooed chef because Jeremy LaFufu said so. But yeah, I learned my lesson. I'm going to keep cash on the sidelines. Not go in debt. Maybe get a house one day. But yeah, thanks for watching the video. Like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you know when I'm going to make a video. Oh, and 27 subscribers. 1 month. Just starting out on YouTube. I love it. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. And keep coming back. Also, there's you can get a free stock with the Robinhood and the Public in the description below. Have a good night.